What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Celso Top Podcast. And I am your host, Celso Santiago Jr. It is Saturday, September 26th, and the time it is 12:02 in the morning. Good morning, everybody. We're gonna start with the first topic of the day. And this is another topic that I wanted to talk about too, and the title is "It Wasn't Meant to Be." You know, this topic, it brings a lot of memories. A lot of memories when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, and there was a few females that I thought that it was meant to be. It's a little story that I want to tell you. When I was 12, I met this girl. Her name was Addie. I remember I was in Puerto Rico, and I was playing with a new friend of mine in Puerto Rico. I remember I was in front of my house, playing with my toys, and he started telling me about his sister. He said, "Hey, I got a sister, that I want you to meet." I said, "Oh, sure, no problem." I met this girl, and she was beautiful. Very beautiful girl. We met. Next thing you know, from there, we just start hanging out, chilling, playing around. But when the days, the months, the years passed, I really fall in love with this girl. I did. I thought it was meant to be. But I made all my moves. I tried with this girl, but it's like nothing was happening. 2 years passed, 3 years passed, it was nothing happened. Until one day, she asked me to be her boyfriend. I was happy, but we only lasted for 2 weeks. Next thing you know, she broke up with me, and she said, "I don't want to break your heart." Then she leaves to South Carolina, and she never came back to Puerto Rico. That right there really broke my heart, really break me, because soon as she left from Puerto Rico, I felt like a part of me was gone. I stopped eating. I wasn't eating that much. I was not going out that much. I felt like a different person. Probably like 8 years passed after that. I came to United States. I came to Rochester, New York. And soon as I landed in Rochester, I started looking for this girl. It took me like 8 years to find her. When I finally found her, I found her on MySpace. And when I did find her on MySpace, I was like, "Wow, hey, how you doing?" So we were, we're just talking, and we reconnected. I found out that she was married, which I was happy. I was like, "Wow, she married, good for you." I found out that she had 3 kids. which it was good. I was happy for her, and next thing you know, she didn't want to talk to me anymore. I didn't know why. I was like, wow, I haven't seen you for 8 years, and we were, you were my best friend. Yeah, we went out back in the day, but we were kids, and I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand why.
Yes, yes.
Hey, what up, my brothers? What's going on, man?
I'm good.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
You're all right. All right.
That's right. Just waiting for this to come. Just 2 minutes. You're ready.
Oh yeah, man. All right, my brother. Take care. Apologize, guys. That was one of my co-workers. But it was just like, I don't know. She changed, and I felt that I felt the change in her. It's like, I understand people do change. I get it, but I don't know. It's like I was confused, but I realized something. I did realize that she was not meant to be. Back in the day, I thought that, yeah, this girl is going to be my girl. But when I saw her, the kind of person that she is now, I was like, yeah, it was not meant to be. Sometimes when we see somebody that we fall in love with, we think that, yeah, this is the person that's going to be for me. This is the person I'm going to marry. This is the person we're going to have kids. And the 98% we are wrong, only 2% we're right. And the problem is when we see that person is not meant to be, we still try to. It's like we waste our time trying to be with that person, even though in our hearts we know that, yeah, this is not the girl that's gonna be with me. This is not the guy that's gonna be with me, right? But then you realize that person was never meant to be your boyfriend, was never meant to be your girlfriend, and you realize why, and it hurts you. I'm just gonna tell you this: if you try to be with this person that you love so much, and 2, 3, 4 months pass and nothing's going on, please don't waste your time. Because when you try for 5, 6 months, maybe a whole year, 2 or 3 years, and nothing's happening, maybe this person doesn't like you like you think she likes you. Or maybe doesn't like you like that person. You probably are in a friend zone and you don't even know. So I want to tell you this. If you met a friend, you got a friend that you like so much, right? But you try whatever you can try because, you want to be with this person. You think this person is for you. But you be trying for 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Let me tell you something. If 6 months, 7 months pass, she is not the right person for you. If she haven't done any moves on you or tell you, and let me tell you something, even if she knows or he knows that you like her, and she haven't done nothing, he haven't do nothing, this person is not the right for you. What you need to do is to move on. You need to move on. Maybe later on she might be the right person for you. You don't know that. The problem is that when we see a door, we spend time trying to open that door. Doesn't matter how many keys we put in that lock, it still won't open. But you have 3, 4, 5, probably 7 doors passing you by, and every time you pass by those doors open without you even trying to open it. But you are so interested in that person, that the person that doesn't like you, that person that it have you in a friend zone, you still trying, but you got 3, 4, 5 opportunities that are potential girlfriends, potential fiancés, potential wives, and potential mothers for your kids, and you're still trying to be with that person that doesn't even like you, that have you in the friend zone. I know how it is because I lost a lot of opportunities trying to be with the same person that never liked me, the person that never want to be with me, knowing that they was not meant to be. Don't waste your time. If that person doesn't like you, keep moving on. Don't worry. God has somebody for you. The problem is that we don't get time to the time. I understand that we don't want to be alone. We want to be with that person that we know for 3, 4, probably 10 years, and we still trying to be with that person. If we know that person is not meant to be your girlfriend, not meant to be your boyfriend, but you still love that person. You just don't want to realize it, that she is not the one for you. You're not trying to realize that he is not the one for you, and you still want to keep trying to be with that person. I did it with this girl for 3 freaking years, and guess what? Let me tell you something. I realized that this girl was never meant for me. I even regretted to try to be with this girl. But I thank God that she was not meant to be. Why? Because if that didn't happen, I would have never met my wife. I've been with my wife for 13 years right now, and this is the right woman for me. When I saw my wife, I already told my wife, you are meant to be my wife. And guess what? 13 years later, we're still married. Why? Because I realized that this girl that I was trying to be with when I was a teenager, when I was a kid, was not the one for me. Because God had my wife for me. Because when I was a teenager, when I was a kid, I knew that